2x2 and doing chants, white masks, khakis, and different hats. And yeah, that is.
Yeah, they're staying away from the Proud Boys.
It's just like the descriptors of them.
They're quickly gaining attention from the group on the east side of the street, though.
Weisheimer at Rustic Ridge is nearly clear. Everybody's going back up towards High.
D3, the group on the east side of High is starting to dissipate a little bit.
I'm actually really surprised that this big car grid got really good.
D1.
Yeah.
The Proud Boys over here.
So
in front of,
it was just like
on High Street or saying
because High Street would have been the more visible.
I'm gonna turn this back on.
Here to fight this.
Yeah, High Street would have given them tons of visibility. Here, you're just yelling at the neighbors.
1073 to D1. If it looks like it's going that way, make sure you pull out before it happens.
Copy. Right now it's doesn't appear that way to us. It's just a couple members of Proud Boys.
We'll get there. In theory, you know, they're saying till 1 now, but
well, I mean, no big deal.
where did
My request.
Or just like Storm or Magneto.
Yeah.
Either one.
Hey, Ben, did you some researchers from Cheryl Y? I don't know.
Are they with the church?
That's why I'm calling
This
you.
group?
So, okay.
I might go swing around. They've got stuff. Sounds like this has moved over to High Street.
Yeah, swing
Or the
around.
other
That's
side
where
of the
there
church.
actually are people.
Yeah. Can we get through
Yeah,
to that
we were
over here, or do we got to
Yeah,
go all the way
you
around?
can go. There's fences. There's a playground.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you go this way, there's a fence, but the gates
surprised
are all
we
unlocked.
were
Okay, thank you.
centralized down here.
I didn't think that they'd be down here at all.
No.
Not much publicity there was.
Yeah, and then taking pictures and stuff of my church. Yeah, thanks. That's how unpredictable at the beginning.
1073 to D1,
So much to study
D2,
still
and
for me.
D3. When you guys need a break, D4 is clear. They can probably get relieved for a few minutes.
We're gonna have to come up with a strategy for this, like the group that we went up on in the corner with the girl with the bullhorn. Because they're starting to go sideways. How do we want to address that, and how do we prepare anybody for what?
That was exactly
Right.
what Wes and Don, when they just walked over to me to go to the restroom, they were like, so, we saw you guys then take action, but we were like, were we supposed to take action? We're not supposed to take action.
It was
Like, same thing with the other one where they're doing this and pushing, and we had to go over to that one. I'm like, all right.
and that one, you think about it, like if they start fighting, quite honestly, I'm just going to say, hey, you got an active 26 on the radio. That's it, right? Like I'm not going and doing the usual fight thing.
Yeah, we could do moderate things, but I don't know.
I'm not going in there and.
Well, we
you
might
know what I
review
mean?
the video, and then, operationally speaking, they may review it and go, no, that was actually doing too much. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we need to
that's
fine tune
fair.
all that stuff.
Yep. Oh, they went on the other side?
Well, that's where we were trying to get them to go. Is over there. Wait, what?
I mean, I'm fine with. I'm like, okay.
I don't think there's any need for us over here. No. If we can convince all the church people to just go inside.
Yes. Or neighbors too.
Yeah.
I bet this really divided the community because when she was telling me they had safe houses and then there were other people who were in support. So I guess the business to the south or
Yeah.
to the west doesn't support this.
Oh.
So their own business that's next door was like, no.
Oh, this stuff? Yeah.
No, these people down there, that other building next door. I guess.
Oh, there, 'cause that's
Yeah.
a business over there?
Yeah, I guess was not in support off of Weisenheimer.
I don't think there's any need for us over here. Nope. I'd like to just go hunker down by the entrance to the church, away from the road. Get them, maybe encourage them, like, yeah, we can come over,
Yeah, maybe
over,
that
you
would be
know?
it too. If I feel like we can't. I love the. It was curious as to. There was constantly like questioning of like how we protected them from whoever the group is in all black.
Yep.
We're going to call them Antifa News. Lab bikers or in appearance only. I don't know. Those things are so loose.
Yeah.
But just like generally trying to make that juxtaposition. And
Them complain, like, hey, what are you guys doing to
Well,
protect
yeah,
us? My
because
friend's
they're
getting,
also
they're trying to fight my
talking
friend.
in coordination with like safety and security for the church. It's just weird. There's a lot to unpack.
So, like, what do we do when they're like, hey, they're threatening my friend, I want you to do something about it? Or,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there was a compel to action for there. Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. And then there was also like.
Did we
there's
open
no,
this? I
There's
don't know
no
if we opened
police or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, that dude with the rifle, I don't know if you heard our conversation. You guys only have 4 people for this? Like, there's a few people around elsewhere. I'm not about to show any cards. or
No. We're not
Okay.
going to tell you
There's-
anything.
There's people around. Did we do that? I don't think we opened that either. Trying to be polite here.
Oh no, it's just cheeky for real. I got really nervous. Like my legs actually got shaky on that. I was like, what am I stepping
Oh, in the
on?
plastic
Yeah,
or
'cause
rubber?
It just looked odd. Looks like only our side has the whatever group they are. I've recognized all 3 of them. I do recognize, not personally by name, but being at other events and things.
From our group? This group here?
Yeah, the one that's in front of the house.
So, is that like the PSL that Steve keeps telling me about? Or is that something else?
They're interchangeable because I've seen that one individual in so many spaces. Just pretty much anything that's considered progressive going to be in that group. I've seen Black Liberation Front. I've seen it from the Socialist Revolutionary Party. I've seen them from a lot of different things.
Huh.
Calling themselves Antifa.
What do you think? Hang here? Go inside? I don't know if they really want us hanging out inside.
I don't know. Good question. I'll be able to unpack after that.
Hey, did someone...
I don't know if Don and then Paul talking about.
I think so, yeah, they just aired that they're clear, and if anybody needs a break, they can do that.
Maybe as this starts to clear up, or windows are overcast, and the temperature starts to drop. 'Cause I feel the temperature dropping.
It was only supposed to get colder throughout the day.
Yeah.
The alley caller thinks it's stolen.
So far, so good.
Is the party over? Can I go inside? And
The party's over at,
More than welcome to go
Fingers?
inside.
Yeah.
We will handle it.
the party is over at High Street now. But
everybody's
Okay,
up
here we
there.
go. This is how you're supposed to do it.
how do we're trying to figure out phones that we don't know how to use.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep. So to add a group message that you want to add someone to, tap the icons at the top of the thread. And then maybe there's one at the ad at the bottom. Okay, well, hold on. Then tap the gray arrow icon in the right of the contacts, then tap Add Contact. Maybe that one? Add, does it say?
That's for that particular one. To the right.
Yeah. Maybe
Hey, is everybody cleared off of the north side of the church for the nobody else back there?
There's a small group, about 5 in front of 88 Weisheimer, and then across the street 2 more, one with a long gun.
I copy it, thanks. That's about 20 of the Proud Boys across the street over to the Antifa side. They're non-violent right now, but they did cross over.
If you want to add someone to, tap the group icons at the top of the thread, the gray arrow icon to the right of the contacts, then tap Add Contact. That's what I thought. Then type that, and then it's supposed to say Add Contact. Is it at the top or?
You think here. Or
Oh,
something.
I bet it's probably we have to do that and then add somebody.
I don't want to.
Well, no, because that would go to all of them, but
That would just go to the lieutenant's phone.
maybe. I don't
So
know.
we would be able to do this.
YouTube time.
I don't think there's a way in iPhones to just add.
There is. Because I could do it right here. So, like, watch. Let me go to, like, just one of the random text threads that I have here. So, let's say this one here. So, I do this. I go and I click on it. Go to the right. And I'm supposed to be able to add another person here. But I'm actually not even getting it on this one either. So, they just recently do an update that doesn't allow you. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're YouTubing it. Because I've done it before. I know. Add a person to group iPhone. Here we go. We are watching it. There we go. Look at us, technology. We're gonna do it right now.
Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Sean,
Yeah, I
and
love
you
it.
are watching my first target.
Okay.
Next, tap the I symbol at the top right
Oh,
corner
the
of
I
the
symbol.
window. In the
The
next
I?
page,
Yeah.
tap the add content button. Then select the group
So-
text message to which you want to add
So-
someone. Next, tap the I symbol at the top right corner of the window.
So there's a corner
In the
that
next
comes
page,
down.
Tap the add content
So is there
button.
at
Enter the
any
phone
point an
number or
ad?
contact name of the person you want to
How old is
add.
this? That's 2 years old. So let's do. This is 3 weeks ago. There we go. This will be the most recent one because they've probably done updates.
Hi guys, look through way for you to do a group chat or group text. Now nowadays, this feature occurs. So example, I have this one. Okay, so this is basically a group chat that I've arranged. Okay, so if I want to add someone to a group text, I'll just click on this one. Okay,
See, and then it comes up
you
as
can
add
see on the
contact at the
contacts in here,
bottom.
there's a way for me to add contact.
Yeah, these guys,
So,
I mean, we
and it
just talk
just
to them
doesn't
and
do it.
kind of tell them that they need to look to their agreement, but they're not going to. I'm not sure what you're explaining.
I'll call Fred and tell him I can't do it.
Copy.
Yeah. It's just not adding it because we go right here. You click down on the people, and you're supposed to get an ad.
D3. Which
Yeah,
group
they
is
have to
that?
manually enter everyone
Yeah.
in.
My boys that keep coming over on this side and log the group just so we can instigate comfortability.
Alright. Hey, this phone thing Chrysler asked me to do, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's going to be done on the lieutenant's phone. He asked me to add a phone number to the group chat, and you can't just add it. You got to start a new one. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, one of those is not an iPhone. So if the lieutenant's phone can do it if you go and manually, all the contacts are saved in there, so he just has to manually make a new group. So. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, it'll work. All right. We'll see. Bye-bye. All right. I think this is good, dude. Let it be stale. Oh, they're going to try to leave. Good. Good, 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 good. Help them move their gate.
Okay. So the building will be empty.
Okay.
But sometime today, the security will be by the previous that were supposed to be security to pick up their things, so they have access to the church.
Okay. Okay. So there will be people going in there to get some things.
Yeah.
Okay. And they'll have keys, I would assume, or a code. Okay.
So,
All right. We'll help you with the gates here.
thank you.
Yep. Got it?
It's just being wonky. So. I'm gonna sit there and make it. I'm bending it. I'm being mean, but. There we go. Some of the stuff already looks like it's been hit.
Oh, yeah. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for all your help. So we were just kind of having a powwow about like security tomorrow morning. What happens if we get disrupted?
Hey, good job on that. Keep that up. That's great. Good job separating that.
He was going to look into what kind of support we could have kind of given the unique nature of like,
Yes.
well, it's the day after this, it's well publicized, this is a site where groomers live or whatever the fuck they believe. And so, sorry, but very anxious right now.
No, it's understandable. Everything's understandable.
So, you know, we get here around 8:30, set up, we have church service, we have breakfast. There's, like I think I mentioned, there's a Hanukkah observance in the afternoon, and there's a grief during the holidays, pastoral team thing happening at 7. So we have people here all day, but no other security plans. Besides knowing, like, how do we contact someone, or if someone could be around.
Everybody who's working in patrol tomorrow knows what happened here today.
Yeah.
They know the
Yeah.
importance and significance of this
Yes.
event. So if you guys were to call and say, hey, this is us, this happened yesterday, and we were seeing the call, or if you see something, call early. And people are familiar.
You
The
say
officers
call,
are.
who am I calling? 911?
Yeah.
Either depending on the severity, because if you get like overt threats that they're going to send, it's the same thing like you've been emailing us and stuff, because me and Betsy will both get the emails and we've been forwarding to our team members. So, same deal. If you get some overt statement that they say they're going to be there, then we'll need to know that, and then we'll plan accordingly.
Yeah, I think our biggest concern is like screening people at our door, because, you know, we get visitors, and, you know, how do you figure out, like, you know, I mean, there's a gut feeling.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes, but not always. And so we're a little concerned someone's going to get it, and the service stand up and start disrupting it. I mean, I know that would warrant a 911 call as well. Is one of your guys?
He's a dispatch guy. Dispatch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, not too much. How are you?
Oh, we're here, making it happen. Were you over on that side?
Is that where it's at?
That's where the show is now, if that's
Yep.
what you're looking for.
It was here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Have fun, yep.
So, yes.
No, I was gonna shoot basketball today. That was gonna be my day. It was gonna be awesome.
Now you get to work?
Well, that is work.
Oh, you got to, shoot. Shoot basketball.
I'm so sorry. I was gonna photograph OSU. They're playing St. Francis today.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be super fun. Man, this is the part of journalism that I don't like. But
As far as we know, they're shooting for 1 o'clock. So
what is?
to be over, I don't know. That's the
like
last
trying to
info.
finish
That's the last we've heard.
Okay.
So
All right.
hopefully not too long. Take care.
Guys, we've done it many different ways. Sometimes we've had it with our fencing team that lifts it up and sits a lot. We've had it with special duty that sometimes we coordinate. We've done it with guard duties, depending on the nature of things. And we put that on the board and it'll show the address and say do recent protest activities and things like that. Please have this on your radar. So we have several different avenues that we can do, and it will be continued on just like, you know, as you go through the day. Kind of what.
Well, there's different people here at different times. I mean, you know, I'm already worried, like, well, we're just leaving the place. I half expect they'll come back tomorrow morning and find graffiti on the spray paint. Who knows?
And you guys have, what's the camera circle?
No, they're not on. So there's one up there, and there's one of the somewhere. The who owns them? That's unclear. The Bigfoot folks put them up, and they gave us access to them. And they said, yeah, when we're done, you know, if you want to keep them, you know, we can like
Is this with you here?
we can reassign the cell number. Oh, I do. Okay.
Hi.
How we doing here?
My daughter and grandkids go to school. I don't know if my daughter was attending something. I saw this mess when I was doing the familyography. Is everything okay in there?
Yeah, we canceled the event, so it was the storytime show that they were coming to.
Okay, good. Because she didn't answer her phone. That's why I was very close. I'm like, I'm driving by because I see.
Nothing bad has happened. Just a protest, and it's they're help this person. They were out here before.
Because I saw a guy with a rifle.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty of them.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of them.
So.
Can I turn around or?
Yeah.
Go in there and turn around?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I'm afraid this made this church stuff a target now.
Yeah, we're having those discussions.
For DT, correct.
Yeah.
just letting them know our silent protesters, or even the ones that we think are Antifa, or I don't know. I don't really know what to call them. That's before I air. I'm like trying to how do I identify them. I'm like,
yeah, and he's leaving, right? There's nobody left. That's important too.
Yeah.
Church is going to be empty.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of how I want to get from there.
There's nobody here. Everybody's gone. Just
Because I want to let
zero.
them know all the church staff has officially left, and that are sort of I don't know.
Instigators. I don't know.
No, instigators makes it sound like they're.
I said instigator on the radio.
Oh.
I did.
Well,
for
I mean, they were
when these ones left.
instigating at the time.
That's what I said. I don't know. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'll get my hand smacked for it. I don't know.
Well, it's more or less because of.
Yeah.
So, just trying to think about how old Blue Flag.
Yeah. Well, some people wanted to have a reaction, and we're very close and surrounding, and there was just things happening that were not
Counter protesters. There we go.
not advantageous to peaceful protest.
Okay, so camera-wise, you guys have no security within the facility separate from B-Quicks.
Right.
Gotcha. So, and I don't even know what the quality of B-Quicks is. I'm surprised they even have the money or the finances.
I don't know. We have donors. All right.
I mean, they could, but the question is...
They were going to charge us. That was, from my perspective.
No, that's
like,
great.
Is this
That's
going to cost
phenomenal.
us? Like, all of this, renting this.
Yeah, they got all this rented?
Yeah, not all.
So B-Quick rented this too?
Yes.
Interesting.
For that security firm that tied?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what the connection between all of them is.
They used to all work together.
I was kind of out of the picture, how it was all arranged, as you know, when we met. But
Yeah.
in retrospect, I wish I had been a little more.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, it's just, at times like these, you want the community to come together and end up exposing how divided we still are.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to work through
But
that.
I
as a
certainly didn't
community.
expect to be abandoned by the security team. I mean, when I showed up at 7 and the building was empty.
Just checking how's the north side looking, and it looks like the groups have separated a little bit more on the High Street side. Is that correct?
North side of the church is completely empty. There's no one left out here. The church is about to be vacant in just a couple minutes.
P1 at the firm, everybody standing on their side of the road, communicating.
That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Is there some armed guys in the building right now?
Yeah. Well, that's the argument too. Is that
Some of these forms from schools, supposedly they work with the school board, which doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, that's an easily fact-checkable thing. Because if they're saying to you that they did that, once they Google searched it, and then you go back and you go, you never got any of those things done.
Within feet of this property.
Okay.
I'm so pissed off.
Well, and I get it. They have a certain set of political considerations. They are stalwarts in that path, but then at the same time, it's like
I expect a little maturity out of people, especially the refusal to work with law enforcement in any shape or form. That's where I was put down into the street to meet with them this morning, but when everything blew up last night, whatever happened.
Yeah. Well, and again, when it's the number of kids, you had 200 some kids that were going to be born.
Yeah, there were like 50 last night that I was walking around with.
Yeah. So it becomes concerning because that's not the time to try to figure out how a lot of this should work.
Well, that's what I was telling,
I'm like, you could do it on a very much smaller level than something that's like
that
this.
wasn't security. I mean, that's what I was telling Chris this morning. It's like, they had promised us, we're keeping this low profile. And the school and the church, be really careful, put the message out. We don't want counter-protesting. This isn't a political event. It's a storytelling event. We're trying to keep it safe. If they had 200 people coming, they would, in their perimeter people, the safety team itself was like 40 or 50. That means everyone else was going to be counter-protesting.
Yeah.
And when they showed up, and I was talking to one guy last night who's, Antifa, Northern Kentucky, I spent time in Kentucky, so we talked about our analogies, but holy crap, guys drove up. Well, you guys are working this out. it's not what and I expected at least a heads up from the security people, like, oh, and by the way, we're bringing in, supporters to vote.
So, okay, then that gives me some insight is that, like, basically the technology they even procured for you guys is who I don't even.
Someone with these are cell phone powered.
Yeah, I mean, I can check. I'll get with Ty, but I'm pretty sure they're not Ty's. So.
Okay, so remaining questions. If you or Chris could follow up with me tomorrow.
Yep.
What expectations we might have.
Yep.
And then secondly, about the fencing, because they're not going to Monday.
You can keep it. I leave it right up.
Should we move it across the entrance, or should we pull it aside but have the no trespassing showing right at the edge?
I say if your congregants are not here, it is a gate.
Yeah.
So you leave it exactly as it is,
Because
you guys did it strategically on your property line, like we discussed in the meeting, and to be like, hey, this is easily identifiable. This lets everybody know. This is.
But the other side, as soon as they disperse, needs to be open because that's the commercial. Whatever agreement was with the commercial.
Yeah, it was with commercial. Yeah.
So what we could probably do is we will just open it like you
Hey guys,
suggested
there's
on
someone
that side.
just called in about having a magazine and loading it, walking up to a group just on the LOP side. You can just keep an eye on that. Nothing in particular, but it looks like one of the groups with a long gun.
But that side, the commercial entities up there are now open for business until probably, I don't know what time like Chipotle closed.
Oh, that's
10
o'clock.
or 11, right?
10.
So you think it should be open that time? Well, I mean, I think it needs to be. That's the understanding they have.
Yeah, that's understanding. Yeah, we can't inconvenience them too much. I know they, because obviously, there may be times in which we'll need to call on those relationships again.
Right. Yeah, I see. The neighbors here, we're waiting to hear from them next week.
Well, I mean, and if it ends up being something that, like, you're going to catch a lot of flack, that's my job. So you can absolutely call me, and we can handle those. If they have to have a community meeting here, I was like, I will more than attend it.
Yeah, I want to make sure they put the blame where it belongs on the protesters.
Yeah.
People trying to have.
Yeah, we are doing our best to try to have something that should have been super innocuous. It's just like a holiday reading, and it became this spectacle, because tensions in politics right now and everything like that are just, in the internet age, just sends things on spiraling out of control. So,
Did you communicate with some of the neighbors while you were out there? Did they express any concerns?
I mean, this house kind of came out and kind of gave Antifa their blessing to be on their property.
Oh,
so,
that was a counter-protester.
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw someone over there. Oh, I told you.
Yeah, and then we also had her. So now she's more identifiable, but the bullhorn was, I guess, the bike shop that's up here. Wife. So obviously she lives in the neighborhood, so she was.
More power to her. I mean,
yeah, she was getting in their faces, having a tug war, pushing on the guy's little chest here. I'm like, okay. So things we were trying to avoid. But then again, I've always talked about this in the job. Whatever level of personal safety you feel, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because Christy
wasn't.
Yeah, and she just goes right up in there and just interjects herself, and I'm like, your officers are the same way. I'm like, we can't really define or standardize that. I'm like, whatever you feel comfortable doing, you do. We know legally what the expectations are for us, but then there always comes down to officers' own individual idea of what personal safety is and what threat assessment is, and it's just as variable as it is among the civilian population. So it's I got that. That's why I tell everybody, I'm like, no standard for that. So if you're able to do something, you can't get in your feels or get mad that somebody else didn't follow you right into the lion's den. It's not their thing. So.
All right, I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, that's
understandable. I woke at 4, the event's canceled. No one's at the church. So I'm gonna head out. You guys will close this.
Yes.
down
We'll
put
behind
that
me.
in
At
place.
some point, you'll open up the other side. So the
We'll open
commercial
up the other
area.
side of the
Probably both parts, so people can loop around.
Yeah, once we know they're gone,
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable doing that. I think the
We can do
businesses
that.
will understand that too. Yes.
Thank you.
If
Yes.
you need anything, you have my number. Call, text. Because this one I'm better about since they messed up my city phone. Yes. I just called you. Yeah, wireless caller number 1. Thanks. Yep.
I'm thinking we're gonna go find our car and we're gonna sit in it for a minute.
We can do that, yeah.
Just
Totally
sit in
go.
it for a minute.
Okay, do you want me to just leave this out?
Well, I was gonna close
Oh,
this
there's
out
that.
for him.
So,